Hi, it's Reed from Emerald Lotus Divination, a website that shares free weekly tarot resources for you. And today I'm excited because we're doing yet another unboxing. I know it's becoming a real problem, but today we are unboxing the beautiful Pure Magic Oracle that just got here from Australia. I found this on Etsy just by chance, and it is such a beautiful deck it looks like online that I just had to order it, and the shipping was super quick. It got here in no time at all, even though I'm in Canada, and it came all the way from Australia. And I honestly am so excited to dive into this deck. So before I talk too much further, let's get into this one. So when I got this order in the mail, it came with this tiny little notebook that is so cool. It's like a little leather bound journal or notebook. I wasn't anticipating this at all, but really cute addition. Also came with this beautiful message on the top of the box. The box was packed very beautifully, I must say. And it came with this, I don't know if this is an extra card or if it's a card that is also in the deck, and they gave an extra one for the specific message. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a beautiful print and I love it. So very sweet thing to also include. It got a little bent up, but that was my doing, not the not them. Everything came really well packed and beautiful. And this is the box. It has like a texture on the outside that's unlike other oracle decks I've really ever seen. It's very beautiful. And one of the coolest things about this deck is after I purchased this, just because I was so drawn to the artwork, even though I've never really heard of it before, I went on my Instagram and I saw the artist that created the art for it is a girl that I've been following for so long named Olivia. I think her name is Olivia Burke. I don't want to butcher her last name, but I'll have it up on the screen. And I saw that she actually did the artwork for this deck, which is I thought that was just so cool because I've been loving her artwork for so long, and she did mention she was working on an oracle deck, but I didn't actually realize that she did the illustrations for this. See, 134 about the illustrator. This is a beautiful guidebook though. Can we just take a second for that? 134 author. So this is the author, Andre. Oh, here she is. Yes, Olivia. Okay, cool. So she did illustrate this deck, which is so cool. Her Instagram is beautiful. I definitely recommend you follow her. I can't believe that I just bought this and then realized that I've been following and communicating with her for a while on Instagram. Just so weird. So I love that. And this is a beautiful guidebook. Like, I need to go back to this and just say, holy smokes. So much color. We'll come back to the guidebook as we've been doing lately after we go through the cards. So, okay, so it looks like the oracle deck is also organized by elements. So we have fire, air, I'm sure earth, water. Yeah, water. So the card itself comes with an outline of the card and an image. And then it also says a pure wisdom message, and it has a pure magic spell for each of them. So every card corresponds with a spell as well, which is really, really cool. Definitely amps up the oracle deck a lot, takes it one step further to be able to be used in your practice, which is so cool. So we'll come back to this oracle deck after we've gone through the cards and we'll see how it holds up. So this is the back of the card. It's such a beautiful design. If you guys know, I'm obsessed with the crow. It's one of my favorite animals and I feel a really deep connection to it. So when I saw that the marketing for the book had the creature on it, I was absolutely sold so quickly, and I love that it's also on the back of the cards. First card here, we have ancestors. I love that it also has the keywords underneath it, so you don't need to run to your guidebook if you're not sure exactly what it means. These are just so cool. I know you guys are going to love this deck. I can already tell so many of you are going to be rushing out to get this one because this is just stunning. So right now we're looking through the earth cards. Look at her artwork. Olivia is just so talented. I swear everything she draws is like just so peaceful and intuitive and magical. Okay, so this is the card that they also included. So I am going to be using this as a display piece, which is really cool. The additional card that they included. It's really cool that they do that. I love this one. I'm really excited to read with these. Oh, hidden familiars. Talk about the crow, hey? Very cool. This reminds me of Vampire Diaries, for anyone who's watched that. I've just been so drawn to Oracle decks lately. I feel like I keep purchasing them more than I've been purchasing tarot. For some reason, I just love accompanying them with my tarot readings. I don't know, I really just keep feeling so drawn to them. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this one a lot for my own practice. I don't think I'll use this one with clients, but I think absolutely for my personal practice. I tend to do that where I have decks that I use for clients and then decks that I use for only me. I just feel like the energy, I like just keeping my own decks for me. I'm one of those people. I don't know if that's normal, but this one is going to be only for me. So sorry to my clients in advance who would love to have this in a reading, but drawing down the sun, that's so unique. Oh, I love this one, Salamander. Oh my goodness, this artwork is so beautiful. I just love the texture in the back of the cards as well that gives them like this vintage feel. It just makes them feel so sacred, and there just feels like there's so much intention in them. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so cool. I can totally see why they dubbed it the Pure Magic Oracle. It's definitely for someone that practices magic or witchcraft. It's so magical. Drawing down the moon. Okay, cool. These would be really cool on an altar as well. If you were trying to do rituals or set intentions, these would be beautiful. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that detail, hey? It's just so, so, so beautiful. So it is a 36 card Oracle deck. The cardstock is fairly flimsy. I feel like if you were to shuffle too rough with it, it would definitely bend, but it's still nice. It's nothing that bothers me. The artwork for me is just like outrageously amazing, and I love the intention. I just think this is amazing. So let's pull a card and see how the guidebook holds up. Snake skin, information, secrets, and body language. Let's see what the guidebook has to say about this one. So I love that they are not only coordinated by the element, but also they have a number, which makes it nice and easy to find in the guidebook. This guidebook is really beautiful. Okay. Snake is an animal most associated with Earth's wisdom, as in its natural state, its entire body is in constant connection with Earth. Many ancient traditions believed that snakes could transmit each other's secrets and knowledge to people should they choose. The ancient Romans considered snakes to be particular allies of human women, healing and empowering them and encouraging proper functioning of both body and psychic aptitude. I feel like this is long. So I'm just going to kind of skip it a little bit because I don't want you guys to be bored. So, Earth secrets, magic lessons, assist you in matters regarding health, fertility, knowledge, and wealth. They can be approached as a research tool and resource whenever you need to learn something. Animal equivalent of a white candle. If you don't know which animal to address, you can always approach the snakes. shed snakeskin like crow feathers are believed to be powerful and precious magical implements. And the pure wisdom from the card is, you are wrapped in the conditions of society, and the snake approaches for you to question which of these conditions are no longer serving you. Are you tame among the crowd, or are you comfortable to stand out of the pack? Approach new ventures with steady confidence. Be ready to strike. So the pure magic, so also I just abbreviated that. There's a lot more in this guidebook. It's really well written, very interesting, gives a lot of knowledge and insight into the intention of the card, which you guys know I love, love, love that. And it also has a pure magic spell, so it's a ritual to help when what ails you remains to be a stubborn mystery. Okay, so if you want to identify something or find a cure for something, you can perform this ritual. So it also gives you the ritual down here. And it seems like all you really need to do is be intentional at a specific time. There's no required materials for the spell, which is really cool. That is amazing. This guidebook is one that I would absolutely use and reach for when doing the reading. Even though the message itself is very clear and the guidebook definitely adds a ton of layers to this. And all in all, I just think this is a magnificent deck and guidebook. The price was also really reasonable, I think, and to ship all the way from Australia, it came so quickly, packaged so intentionally, with even little gifts and things in there as well, which I think is so cool. So I'm just so grateful for this deck, and I'm so excited to have it in my collection, and I really, really want to hear what you guys think about this one. Let me know if you purchase it. Tag me on Instagram, because I know you guys are going to want this one. I can already tell. It's just so good. So I'm really excited to use this one. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!